Continuing with the Expo questions, we have been giving you JAMB Expo leaked questions. We have been giving you from the book LEKKI Headmaster, right? I'm sure you know that LEKKI Headmaster is the new approved book for this year's JAMB. It is no longer the life changer. So what we have been doing in this series, this is part 5 you are watching. We have done questions part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, and this is part 5. So in this part 5, we will be looking at questions from number 126 to 140, right? In this video, we have been reviewing questions that will come out from the book LEKKI Headmaster. So you don't need to enter into the JAMB hall and become surprised. You don't need to enter into the JAMB hall and what you see in the question begins to surprise you. That is why in this channel we have been seriously getting you ready, preparing you for the exam. That is why in this channel we have even done expected questions from biology. We have done past questions from mathematics, physics, chemistry, and all the rest. So I want you to follow this particular video and series so that you can know the questions to surely expect as a JAMB student. You know this book is compulsory. So later you can also watch. I will give you the link. If you ask me, I can give you the link to the other parts, part 1, part 2, and all the rest for you to watch. Okay? At the end of this video, I'm going to do something free for you. I'm going to give you free JAMB past questions. I'm going to give you free JAMB syllables if you watch till the end, right? I'm also going to give you, if you watch till the end, I'm going to show you how you can get this book, LEKKI Headmaster, if you have not gotten it. Okay, question number 126. Remember, we have done question number 1 to 125 in other parts. We are now in question number 126. What does Beppo's hesitation to leave Nigeria reveal about him? Of course, you know who Mr. Beppo is. He is the principal of Stardom School. There is a secondary school, big secondary school, right, in a place called Lekki in Lagos in Nigeria, right? And in this school they have a principal called Mr. Adewale Beppo. So when I say Beppo, you know he is the principal of the school. What does Beppo's, and he's planning to travel, leave Nigeria to Japa, to leave Nigeria and stay with his family. His wife and 2 children are in the United Kingdom, right? He's trying to locate and be with them, but he's hesitating. He really doesn't want to move. What does Beppo's hesitation to leave Nigeria reveal about him? A, his uncertainty about life abroad. B, his deep connection to his roots. C, his fear of leaving behind his mission. D, all of the above. His answer is D, all of the above, right? How does the novel criticize the concept of Japa syndrome? If you read the novel, you will know that it didn't really paint a nice picture of Japa syndrome. Okay, so how does the novel criticize the concept of Japa syndrome? A, by showcasing the challenges faced abroad. B, by emphasizing the loss of talent to migration. C, by promoting cultural and national pride. D, all of the above, all of the above. That is why you need to read that book. And if you cannot read LEKKI Headmaster, I have read it for you, chapter by chapter. We have done a chapter by chapter review from chapter 1 to chapter 12. We have done a chapter by chapter review of the book. Chapter 1, chapter 2, we did separate videos, reading them out and explaining them. If you want me to send it to you, let me know too. Those are the things that will prepare you. Maybe you can take your time to read other aspects of your other 4 subjects or your other 3 subjects. But in English language, we have covered almost everything for you. Okay. By showcasing, what emotional struggle does Beppo face in the airport dream? That is when he was dreaming when he was in the airport. A, his guilt about leaving Nigeria. B, his fear of abandoning his mission. C, his reflection on the horrors of slavery. D, A and B. The answer is A and B. The answer is A and B. So I want you to also watch this video slowly so that you can follow. What does the novel suggest about the importance of staying in Nigeria? What does the novel suggest about the importance of staying in Nigeria? A. It highlights the role of patriotism in nation building. B. It emphasizes the need for resilience in solving local problems. C. It portrays migration as a secondary option. D. All of the above. The answer is all of the above. All of the above. 130. Are you following? What lesson does Beppo's decision to return teach about migration? He wanted to leave, but later he returned and also stayed in the school. What lesson does Beppo's dedication to return teach about migration? A. It should be driven by purpose, not escape. B. It often leads to regret and confusion. C. It highlights the emotional cost of living. D. A and C. Yeah, it should be driven by purpose. When you are leaving the country, it should be for purpose. You have something you are targeting to go and do there, not that you're going there to gallivant. And C. It highlights the emotional cost of living. Okay? Page 131. What emotional moment define the farewell ceremony for Beppo? What emotional, remember this is chapter 5. You can, after you watch the other chapters, you can also watch part 6, part 7 of these questions. We are taking Expo questions we are taking from LEKKI Headmaster. So this one you are watching now is not the last in the series. What emotional moment define the farewell ceremony for Beppo? A. The students' canoe dance performance. B. Mrs. Gloss's speech about his legacy. C. The presentation of the 10,000 gifts. D. The unveiling of the farewell banner. Which one got Beppo very emotional? The answer is actually A. The answer is A. The students' canoe dance performance. What was the significance of the student chant during Beppo's return? What does that chant? That's a song they were singing. If you have read chapter 12, if you have watched it, you will know the chant. What was the significance of the student chant during Beppo's return? A. It shows their unity and loyalty to him. B. It emphasizes their disappointment in his absence. C. It celebrates his influence on their lives. D. Both A and C. The answer is D. Both A and C. It shows their unity and loyalty to him, and it celebrated his influence on their lives. How did Beppo react to the farewell ceremony? How was Mr. Beppo reacting to the farewell ceremony? A. He was overwhelmed with gratitude and emotion. B. He felt indifferent about leaving. C. He used it as an opportunity to promote his future plans. D. He remained stoic throughout. The answer is A. He was overwhelmed with gratitude and emotions. Are you following? I hope you are following. The target of everybody following this series and this channel, Noble Tutorial, is that you must score at least 300 and above. You must score. Last year, many millions of JAMBites scored less than 200. Less than 200. And it will not happen this year. That's why I have been seriously preparing you in this our channel. You are going to score 300 and above. If you believe it, claim it in the comment section. Tell me, I claim it, and tell me the particular score you are targeting. But I am saying that it must be 300 and above, not below, not 200 and something, 300 and above. You claim it, you let me know. What did the farewell ceremony represent for Stardom schools? What did who were they bidding farewell to? They were bidding farewell to Mr. Beppo, their principal. Remember, he had worked in the school for over 20 years. He even worked as a headmaster in their primary school. Okay? What did the farewell ceremony represent for Stardom schools? A. A celebration of cultural and academic growth. B. The end of an era under Beppo's leadership. C. A moment of reflection and gratitude. D. All of the above. The answer is D. all of the above. I hope you are following. If you are following, let me know. If you want me to send you the link of the other videos we have done on this Expo series, you let me know. Why was the canoe dance significant for Beppo personally? If you have read chapter 9 of that book, you should know why this canoe dance is important. It reflected his life's journey and legacy. It reminded him of his commitment to cultural preservation. If you have read the book, you know he was always taking them on excursion to cultural sites. He wanted them to visit cultural sites, learn about cultural sites and all the rest. Okay, A, it reflected his life journey and legacy. B, it reminded him of his commitment to cultural preservation. C, it symbolized the emotional connection he had with his student. D, all of the above. It's actually all of the above. Number 136. What major theme is emphasized through the challenges of migration? What major theme was emphasized through the challenges of migration? A, sacrifice and self-discovery. B, patriotism and resilience. C, the emotional toil of leaving home. C, sacrifice and self-discovery. B, patriotism and resilience. C, the emotional toil of leaving home. D, all of the above. The answer is all of the above. All of the above. How does the novel portray the value of cultural education? How does LEKKI Headmaster show the value of cultural education? By cultural education, it's about exposing the students to historical places, culture of their people. Okay, how does the novel portray the value of cultural education? A, as an essential part of identity and history. B, as a distraction from academics. C, as irrelevant to modern times. D, as secondary to international opportunities. The answer is A, cultural education is an essential part of identity and history. Remember, I've always told you in all the series we are doing that the first thing you should do when you encounter a question in the hall is understand the question first. Don't rush. You have about 40 seconds to answer each question. There is a video I did for you to know the number of questions that JAMB will set in each of your subjects. The number of questions. You have a total of 180 questions to answer, and you have a total of 120 minutes to answer. So you have less than 1 minute to answer each question. So if you want me to give you that video so that you even know what to expect, how many minutes, how many questions is coming for each of your JAMB subjects, if you need it, comment what you need, tell me the video and I will give it to you. What does the life value between Banky and N.H.S symbolize? Okay, there was Banky and N.H.S issue was at that time they were doing selection of functionaries or prefects in the school. Okay, A, the impact of unresolved conflict. B, the role of family influence in personal growth. C, the importance of forgiveness and reconciliation. D, both A and C. The answer is both A and C. Remember, the parents of these two children were, one was from one political party, the other was from the other political party, right? Okay. And one called the other, insulted the other person's father in the front of the whole student. Number 139. Okay. What is the role of history in shaping the character's value? Who is the character here? Mr. Beppo. What was the role of history in shaping the character's values? A, it teaches them the importance of resilience. B, it connects them to their cultural roots. C, it helps them appreciate Nigerian struggles. D, all of the above. The answer is all of the above. Okay, we are now in question 40, but we will keep moving down. What overreaching message does the novel convey about leadership? What overreaching message does the novel convey about leadership? A, leadership requires compassion and dedication. B, leaders must focus on financial rewards. C, leadership is a personal journey without public responsibility. D, leadership is best led for professionals. The answer is A, leadership requires compassion and dedication as exemplified by Mr. Beppu, the principal. Okay, let's continue to question 141. What historical lesson does the point of no return teach? If you have read chapter 9, when they went to an excursion in Badagry, you will know about point of no return. Okay, that's why I need you to watch those series where I read from chapter to chapter. If you want me to send you the link, just let me know too. What historical lesson does the point of no return teach? A. The horrors of the transatlantic slave trade. B. The importance of preserving Nigerian history. C. The role of education in overcoming oppression. D. Both A and B. The answer is D. Both A and B. They went to that particular place. The point of no return was actually the place where, when they brought slaves in the past during the slave trade, when our forefathers were sold into slavery, it was that point, that place where they bring them and then throw them into ships. Then they were carried abroad. Child. Number 142. How does Beppu's visit to the slave museum impact his students? How does Beppu's visit to the slave museum impact his students? By the way, have you ever been to the museum? Which museum? I've taken my students, you know I'm a school proprietor, I've taken a student to National Museum of Unity here in Enugu. Okay, how does Beppu's visit to the slave museum impact his students? A. It teaches them about Nigeria's painful past. B. It inspires them to value their heritage. C. It motivates them to build a better future. D. All of the above. The answer is all of the above. Number 143. Why is the first story building significant in the novel? Remember, they went to the place where they had the very first story building in Nigeria. Okay? Why is the first story building significant in the novel? A. It symbolizes Nigeria's colonial history. B. It serves as connection to Nigeria's cultural roots. D. It emphasizes the role of history in education. C. It emphasizes the role of history in education. D. All of the above. The answer is all of the above. You need to read chapter 9 of that book to know this answer. Okay? Where they also talked about translating the Bible from Yoruba, from English to Yoruba. The building, I think it was in this building itself, and where they also talked about the big tree, a big tree wherein the Bible, Christianity was preached for the first time in Nigeria. Okay? What does the Yoruba proverb in Beppu's farewell speech symbolize? I'm not Yoruba, but there is a lot of Yoruba statements, phrases in the book, because the book is obviously written by a Yoruba man, Mr. Galba Kabir. 144. What does the Yoruba proverb in Beppu's farewell speech symbolize? A. Wisdom passed down through generations. B. The importance of perseverance. C. The inevitability of change. D. Both A and B. The answer is both A and B. Wisdom passed down through generations. The importance of perseverance. Question 145. That is where we will stop. And in part 6, you will watch. In part 6 of this series, you are watching part 5. You will watch the question from question 146 to question 180 or 190. What does the canoe dance teach about cultural resilience? You know, there was canoe dance on his farewell day. A. It shows the ability to adapt while preserving his heritage. It shows the ability to adapt while preserving heritage. B. It highlights the richness of Nigerian traditions. C. It connects historical struggles to modern identity. D. All of the above. Let me take it again. It shows the ability to adapt while preserving heritage. B. It highlights the richness of Nigerian traditions. C. It connects historical struggles to modern identity. D. All of the above. The answer is, tell me in the comment section. If you want me to give you JAMB syllabus and JAMB past question, what you just have to do is to do 4 things. Say thanks. If you can say thanks to us, kindly click on thanks and say thanks to us in our channel. If you can join our YouTube channel, kindly go ahead and join. You can see the link to join. But then to get those materials, what you need to do is to like this video, share this video, then come under subscribe. Like this video, share this video, then subscribe. When you subscribe, come under the comment of this video and tell me I have subscribed. So like, comment, share. Then when you subscribe, come under this video and tell me I have subscribed. Once I see you say I have subscribed, I will know that you watched this video to this point, and I can now chat you up and send you those things. In part 6, we are continuing from question 146. Watch this video on the screen now.